Hello students, and welcome to our channel where we discuss all things English. Now please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with any questions or ideas for future videos. Now let's get started. Today's topic is the basic sentence and its parts. We will discuss what is a noun, an adjective, a subject, a verb, an object, a clause, and a sentence in plain English. Let's talk about nouns. Nouns are words that identify people, places, things, ideas, animals, etc. Nouns are different from adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. We will discuss adjectives in more depth in a separate video. Now, you will see a slideshow. Feel free to pause the video so you can read the cards that show you the various types of nouns that we have and so far you have learned that a sentence expresses a complete thought, that it has a beginning and an end. You have also learned that sentences have a subject and a verb and a predicate. Notice that the verb is inside of the predicate, yes? So I'm putting the verb in red, but it is actually inside of the green box. Here is a sentence. Amalia learns English in school. Who is doing the learning? It's Amalia. She's the one carrying out the action. So Amalia is my subject. I box it in blue. Learns is the verb because this is the action. And everything that comes after it is the predicate. So I know that learns English is school. All of this is boxed in green is the predicate. Amalia is a proper noun. We also know that English is a noun because it's the language, and school is a noun. As you can see, nouns appear at any point in the sentence. However, it is only the noun that carries out the action that we call or that we label the subject. Here is how the same concept would look like in a question. Are you being funny? You is the subject. Are being funny. Are being is the verb. Are is the auxiliary and being is the main verb. I don't have enough hours in the day to complete my work. Okay. I is the subject. Don't have is the verb, and everything else right here is the predicate. So everything from the verb, don't have, all the way to work, don't have enough hours in the day to complete my work, All of this boxed in green is the predicate, whereas I, right here, is a subject. It is entirely possible to have a subject that has multiple nouns. Here is an example. The dodo and the Tasmanian tiger also became extinct. The dodo is a noun. Tiger is a noun. So we have that the dodo and the Tasmanian tiger, all of this right here, is a subject. Became is a verb. Extinct is the rest of the predicate. So we have that became extinct is a predicate. Became itself is the verb. Yep, there it is, verb. You've learned that a clause is a grammatical term that we use to describe a unit that is comprised of a subject plus a verb or a predicate. So I am going to take the subject, the verb, and the predicate, and I will box all of this in right here in blue so that I know that all of this inside of the blue box is a clause. A sentence, we said earlier that it was a thought. Yes, a complete thought. We represent the sentence with the black square brackets at the very beginning and at the very end of my clause. Here is the simple sentence we looked at earlier. Amelia learns English in school. It is a complete thought. Yes, it is. So I will go ahead and I will add my square brackets to it, because with the square brackets, I'm just identifying this thought as a complete sentence. Yes? But also, when we look at the definition of clause, we had said that a clause is the group of a subject, a verb, plus a predicate. I have a subject, I have a verb, and a predicate. Therefore, this simple sentence is also a clause. So here it is, boxed in light blue. Here I have taken our previous sentence and I have expanded it. So now we have Amalia learns English in school, but she speaks Spanish at home. Since this is a sentence, I will add the square brackets because this entire statement is a complete thought. There, the brackets are in place. Now, how many clauses can you identify in this sentence? Pause the video and give it a thought. Hopefully you did pause the video and you had an opportunity to work this one out. Well, here is the answer. Aha! It looks like we've got 2 clauses here. Let's have a look. Amalia learns English in school, so we have a subject, a verb, and a predicate. She speaks Spanish at home. Okay, so now I am going to box these 2 right here in blue. Okay, so there you go. So now we have one sentence. Amalia learns English in school, but she speaks Spanish at home. This is one full sentence. This sentence is a compound sentence because it has 2 clauses. Amalia learns English in school is one clause. She speaks English at home is another clause. And they are joined together by this little word right here, but. This is called a conjunction or a coordinating conjunction. Okay, and finally, on to the objects in a sentence. What are the objects? Take a look at this form right here, this diagram. What is a subject? A subject is a noun, yes? And what about objects? Haha, it is also made up of nouns. So what is the difference between a subject and an object? Let's take a look. Pause the video and think for a second. Ready? Okay. Hopefully, what you've noticed is that nouns that are located before the verb are labeled subject, and nouns that are located after the verb are labeled object. Here is a practical example. Here we have a compound sentence. The boy gave a biscuit to his dog, and the girl gave her dog a bone. We know that the boy is a subject, gave is the verb, a biscuit to his dog is the rest of the predicate. Yes, we know that biscuit is a noun, dog is a noun. Now boy is also a noun, but boy is in front of the verb there, and it is the one doing the action, therefore it is the subject. Biscuit is located after the verb. It is not doing the action. It is receiving the action, or the action is being pressed upon the biscuit. The same thing happens with dog. This word comes after the verb. So these two are objects. Now there are different types of objects. We will deal with those in a separate video when the occasion arises. Let's take a look at the second clause in this sentence. Same thing. We know that gave is a verb, so girl, which is the noun in front of the verb, is the subject of this verb. And then here we have dog and we have bone. Both of them are nouns, but they are located after the verb. Therefore, we call them objects. Objects definitely play a role in grammar, but it is not something that we will deal with in this video. You will learn more about objects in a separate video. Thank you for watching. This is the end of our mini lecture, and I'll see you next time. Please don't forget to like and comment below if you have any questions or if you would like me to produce additional videos.